I'm back. I
Right.
think I'm back live. So, while you're
Yep,
still
I'm back live as well.
while you're still going live, I'm going to show everybody. I had a really awesome cyst today. So, those that are here are
Woo-hoo.
going to get to see this real quick because this was really totally incredible. I mean, I guess I
Oh,
should wait till there's somebody on. I think I'm
yeah.
zero.
Anybody on at the moment? We're just waiting for them to get back on.
But the fellow that came in last week that had the neck cyst that I did, he came back in today, and he had a cyst on his left forearm, which was really an amazing looking cyst. As soon as I hit 10, I'm gonna put these up. Hey Beverly,
Okay.
upstate New
I
York.
got one on.
Okay.
Say hi, you guys, as you come back on. Say hi, Lynn. Lynn Jones, let me know when you're on. We're just waiting for people to come back on. I've got 3 coming back on.
Okay, so I've got a Popaholic. Okay, so wait, the first picture that I'm putting up, and you're not going to be able to see, Sue. I apologize. You'll have to either look at it on something else. But this is an individual's left forearm, and this dark skinned area here is actually pretty close to the size of a lime or a golf ball. Hi, Mary Jane. Welcome back.
Hey,
Here's the
Mary
second
Jane.
one, and this shows me actually after I've made the incision, and I'll open it up a little bit more, and then I'm not going to give away everything. You're going to have to watch that video, but here's the end, what it looked like after I put the stitches in and closed him up. So we went from this giant cyst on the left forearm to me opening it and removing the cyst, and then with the closing. So there's a sneak preview on a video that's going to probably come out in the next few days. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm going to close them out now. That's
Whoa, looking good.
yeah. It was a really interesting cyst. You got them. It was really it was fun to do right at the end of the day, and it was good. Hey Madge, welcome back. Lynn, you lost Sue's channel. She's back. If you want to go back over there. Hi Lori. Hi Bonnie. Okay, so yeah. So it was a pretty interesting cyst today. And you guys, if hopefully you're registered on my main channel and you've clicked the little bell so that when something new comes on, you get a notice, so you'll get a chance to see it. But this was a really interesting, really unusual cyst, and so it was fun to do. And the DW helped me, so we got to do it together. It was fun.
Nice. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
making everyone seasick. I'm just wiggling around on the sofa.
I'm sick.
Sorry.
So you Texans over there need to get your stuff together, all sorted out. We Brits here know how to behave. I tell you.
Have you been practicing your British accent? Y'all, Texas, with pecans.
I'm getting it sorted, you know. Jolly good.
Jolly hockey sticks. Right, I have 15 on. Have you got people on?
I have 17. Yay, I'm ahead.
Yeah,
Woo!
you're
That
ahead
won't
of
last
me.
though.
I can't believe it. I've got 16 now. And
Okay,
now
I know. You're gonna win. I know. You always win. But that's okay.
Okay.
So do you want to tell Lynn's story, or do you want to just wait for another day for Lynn to come tell her story, and so we can talk about her condition and
Lynn doesn't have Skype. I mean, she could. Lynn, do you want to download Skype now? And we can add you in next to us, and we can talk. You can talk kind of face to face, or would you rather just watch and listen? Let me have an answer, sweetheart. Because I did send.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask questions and everything, so, you know.
You want to ask some questions?
Well, I wanted her to kind of tell her story. I mean, what she typed out here. I think it's not going to be very interesting to people to watch if they don't have the information that I have, and having her tell the story and then us interacting, I think would be interesting. I think me just reading this out and you know, I don't think it really works.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have her come on, and if anybody has, some questions about either fasting, or if you have an interesting medical situation that you'd like to talk about and share and get some insight on, we're certainly available for that. But I'm not going to ask the fans to, sit and listen while I read through all this. I'd much rather have her tell the story, and I'm more than willing to participate that way and comment and actually give her some pointers and some direction. But I think it only fair if she wants to do that she talk about it. That way we can ask questions.
Okay, she's just saying she's going to get Skype. All you do, Lynn, is you go to the App Store, download Skype. And I'm going to text you the email. Basically, I'm going to text you the thing you need. You will need.
Hey, that's awesome. So Beverly Felder just said she doesn't have to use her inhaler anymore. She's down 39 pounds. Her pulmonary function test in 2 weeks. That was my story too. Good for you.
Well done.
Bev is doing absolutely amazing. She's been so inspiring as well on my channel and stuff like that. Let me just try.
It's amazing. That's really and I mentioned before I couldn't speak in full sentences with people before I gave up animal products, and now I don't have the problem with the breathing anymore, and I don't have to use inhalers. And I think that's just amazing that I was having that problem, and I had no idea that was coming from animal products, because I didn't know that I was going to be able to give up the inhalers until I actually did. I had no clue whatsoever that was going to happen for me.
Well, I used to have inhalers at some point as well, and my asthma has really not fully disappeared. If I eat more bread, I do have it again, but I definitely much better for sure. Yes.
I was on 2 inhalers, 2 blood pressure medicines, and a cholesterol medicine. I was pre-diabetic, and my renal function was probably half of what it should be. And I made the change, and with the intermittent fasting, I lost the weight, and along with it, I lost 2 blood pressure pills, a cholesterol pill, and 2 inhalers. And my kidney function doubled. My glomerular filtration rate went from 58 to 102. My hemoglobin A1C. Do you guys use A1Cs with pets, with animals?
Yes, we don't use
the same numbers, right? Yeah.
The same testing either. Sometimes we don't really look at that so much.
Okay, so mine was 5.8 and 5.9, and I dropped down to 5.1.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I cleaned my act up. My cholesterol came down to normal. My triglycerides came down to normal, and kidney function improved so much. I'm actually just like a new person. In fact, my editors are asking me to do a before and after talk, and I told them I would. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm going to work on it.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So it's made me much healthier.
Right, I've got just some other people with success stories. B. Ann is down 39 pounds in 2 weeks. Snow is down 30 pounds, and Snow is doing her first ever fast.
Fantastic.
I'm just so excited for you. She's really, really, changing her mindset and everything. She's doing absolutely incredibly. So it's really, really amazing to see some of the comments I've got. So I just want to... Oh, Mary Beth saying she didn't get the notice I was back on. I am waiting. Lynn, let me know when Skype is downloaded.
Skype is fast. It's really fast to set it up, so she can really do this still.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so we've got Lynn said that she had to have a snack this afternoon because her blood sugar went really low.
Yeah, so, how low?
How low did it go, Lynn? And are you type 1 or type 2 diabetic? Just let us know so that we can let you know. Susan is saying, Dr. G, a Texan who does not eat meat. Wow!
That's right. That's me.
And Snow, it's going okay with her first ever fast, which is just incredible. Well done.
Thank you, Becky. Thank you for the comment.
Yeah, Becky, she says thank you very much.
Yeah.
Did great. First ever YouTube live.
Yeah.
First ever YouTube video.
Ever, yes.
Ever,
yes.
See?
Yes.
There you go.
See, there you go.
Yes.
Right, let me just see. Sandra, where to go? Right, lots of congratulations. Right, Lynn is pre-diabetic, below 3, she said. That's what her blood sugar went down to.
Okay.
Below 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No, it didn't. That's a mistake.
Okay. Well, is she American or is she English? That's important.
Lynn, are you...
Because if she's English, it's okay, because we count from 2.5 to 5 in the UK. So if it's American, it's 100, isn't it? Then you just
so normal is 100.
Yeah. But in the UK...
Lynn, are you in Scotland? I think you are in Scotland, aren't you?
Okay,
so we're using some different scale that I don't understand. So I know a lot of people when they start to fast, their blood sugars will drop 10 to 15 to 20%, but they're still well within the safe range. In fact, your blood sugar can go as low as 60 before many people even feel that it's lower than what normally would be. Okay. So that's not a concern. So if you're saying if you're saying 3 is like is super low.
In the UK, then it's just close to the low end, but still not hypoglycemic.
If you ask yourself, and there are exceptions to every rule, if you ask yourself if a pre-diabetic here's a person who's not handling insulin very well anyway. If anything's going to happen, their blood sugars are going to come into the normal range. They're not going to have any reason for their blood sugars to get low. See, that doesn't make any sense. Unless they've got some kind of insulin-secreting tumor, then there's no reason for them to be hypoglycemic. And if they did have an insulin-secreting tumor, they wouldn't be pre-diabetic. They would have hypoglycemia, which true hypoglycemia secondary to an insulin-secreting tumor is very rare.
Right.
I've got Lynn has she's got Skype all sorted out. She's not quite sure how to invite you.
Well, she just needs to send me a request. Let's see, and
I've put the live.
Yep, that's the one.
John Gilmore MD _1. You have to send that request.
Yeah, she just needs to click on contacts and put that in, and it'll send me the request.
Contacts, put that in.
Right, and
then send an invite, and then
I'll bring her right into the conversation. But she's got to do that.
Yeah, you have to do that. Then we can bring you in, and then I have to go to my camera and add a third guest. Is that what I have to do? Jack?
Yes, that's what you'll
I'm
have
a bit rubbish at doing that.
You'll have to do that shift click thing.
Shift click, shift and on camera, won't I? Have to do that.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Lynn was saying, Lynn is in the UK. She's in Gloucester. She said she felt very ill.
Yeah. Well, some people, when they're first learning to fast, they go through some of this, and it's their body adjusting to not having this steady supply of cheap calories that we're all so used to doing. Sometimes you can't go a whole day. Sometimes you can only go part of the day. If that happens, that's okay. You just try again next time. That's all.
Yeah. And just, congratulate yourself for giving it a go. Lots of people are still reluctant to try that. A lot of people aren't trying plant-based. A lot of people are not doing anything to improve their health. So really, guys, you've got to pat yourself on the back. You are here now. You're on this call. You are learning. You are asking questions. You're encouraging each other, and you're doing it. And this is really incredible because you are going to see such a change in your health, really. There's 3 of us here that all say the same thing, and we're not alone.
No, we're not.
No, we're not alone. No. And I met 250 people this summer who were just like
this,
literally, and I've never seen so many happy, energized people. It was really, really incredible.
It does change how you feel. Absolutely.
Okay, you know what? If you can get Lynn, if you can give me her Skype name, I can see if I can find her.
Right, I think it's just it's Lynn, Lyne, and then Jones, Jones.
Is that
she sent
all run together?
No, it's separate.
Well, I got lots of Lynn Joneses.
I'm sure that's a good
yeah.
She needs to have a nickname or something.
Yeah, you'll probably need a nickname for that. I wonder if I can forward this. Oh, you're not on Messenger.
We can email it.
Maureen.
I mean, there are probably hundreds. There are hundreds of Lynn Jones. So
let me. Oh, hang on. Can I copy this?
Yes. Give them the link.
Copy. Right, I'm going to email you the link, Jack. Hang on a second. She managed to invite me. Susan, press the right buttons. I always press anything that's blue when I'm looking for the email.
Right.
Okay, let's just do a new one. Right, Jack. Right, it's coming across with a blank subject, okay? That's Lynn's. Okay. So Lynn is saying she's not eating any meat now, so she didn't manage her fast.
Well, you know what? Can you bring her into the conversation? Can you bring her into the Skype conversation? Can you add her? All you have to do is add her. So if you go to Skype, you see and you click on our conversation.
I haven't called her in yet. So
and you see the little people with the little person with a
plus sign.
The plus sign, yeah. Click on that and bring her in, and then I'll get it too.
Let me see if I can find. I need to add her, don't I, as well?
Yeah, you have to add her.
Gosh, I'm so dumb.
You can just search for her and then you add, so you can
search. Lynn Jones. Lynn, I wonder what it is. Hang on a second, bear with us. We're being all Lynn Jones live. Ooh, I don't know which one she is. That's the thing.
Right.
Oh, it's this one with a capital.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at which poet she wrote.
Right, I think I might. So I've clicked her, and then what do? Add.
You click an add and bring her in, and then she'll show up. You guys are awesome for hanging in here with us as we mess with this thing.
You're absolutely brilliant. You're fantastic. I think I might have added you. What do I just add?
She's done it now, so she's there.
She's done it. Oh, she's invited you apparently, Jack.
Me?
Yeah, she's managed to do it. So
I'm looking.
You're looking.
Contacts, notifications, chats. Oh, wait a second. Well, she's got there's something here.
Is that coming?
Hi.
She's coming.
I see another person.
Oh my gosh! I've got another person now. I need to add her in. Hi, Lynn, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm on in my pajamas.
That's all right.
I'm going to see your face. You're all right.
So don't worry. I often do these in my pajamas, actually.
What?
I do a lot of my videos in pajamas.
That's the way you Texans are. You have no couth about you at all.
No.
We British people know how to behave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, so welcome, Lynn.
I'm trying to shift click everybody in here. Yes! Success! I've done it! Jack, how proud of you, me are you? Look at that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, all the way to 11.
I love you.
All the way to 11, yeah.
You're amazing. Right, Lynn, welcome. And well done for coming on and sorting that out. That's fantastic.
Okay, so you want to tell us your story? You don't look very unhealthy. You look vibrant.
Oh, I am healthy. I just get a lot of body pain all the time, and it hurts a lot.
When did it start?
Well, even in my early 20s, I used to hurt. It's like my bottom of my back used to hurt. So I've always.
How
old are you now?
51.
My goodness, you look young. Okay, go ahead.
Wow. You look amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of got worse and worse. I mean, it's got a lot worse in the last year and a half.
So it gradually
then-
came on?
More and more, yeah.
Where?
So the last year, knees,
Knees?
shoulders,
Uh-huh.
sometimes in my fingers a bit.
Okay.
Not too much. And then since July, it's been really bad, really, really bad.
Okay.
And I don't take painkillers very often, but sometimes it's like now for a few days I'll take painkillers, just to give myself a bit of a break.
Let me ask
Does
you,
it
what
hurt?
painkillers are you using?
I've got some naproxen because I used to have, my back was quite bad and I had some, injections into the facet joints
Okay.
and into the nerves in my back. So they gave me naproxen, which I don't take very often.
When
so,
you take it, does it help your knees, shoulders, and fingers?
my fingers are generally alright, but, I mean, my shoulder now today, it hasn't made any difference on my shoulder.
How about the knees?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
But I mean, I have been out. I've walked 2 miles today and I've cycled 4.
Here's the next.
So-
Okay, so the other question is when you take the naproxen, how much do you take?
Just one tablet.
The 220, like in what we call a leave, right?
What, the size of it?
Yeah, right.
Hang on,
They're
I'll
blue
have a
pills.
look.
If it's a little blue pill and it's similar to a leave, the naproxen sodium that we have here, it's 220 milligrams. That's
No, the
yeah.
500.
Those are
They're like-
500.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good
they're
to
like-
know. All right, keep going. I'm very interested in this. So far, yeah. Okay, so that's a big naproxen. How does that treat your stomach?
Well, you can't take it on an empty stomach, can you?
Well, you really shouldn't, but some people have trouble even if they take it with food.
No, I'm okay. I always make sure I eat first.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to really tear up your stomach.
No, because I was on something else before that. Some little brown tablets which they stopped you from taking because they were causing heart problems.
Right.
I can't remember what they were called now.
Diclofenac.
Diclofenac.
Oh, yeah, it might have been those. They're like little round. They look like iron tablets. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, don't take those. Don't take them now.
Okay.
But yeah, so just a bit of relief.
Okay. You talk about having problems with foods with high purine or uric acid content. Have you actually had a uric acid level drawn?
No, I was going to go to the doctor. Just swap doctors. So I was going to go and ask the new doctor if I could have those tests.
Okay. And
Because
do
I've
you,
had tested for arthritis and stuff, but I don't have any inflammatory diseases or conditions apparently.
well, but you might because you're having this pain, and over the last year and a half, you've started having a lot of pain in the large joints and in the fingers and the hands. But you're worried that you might have a gout or gout-like condition. So you might write this down. There's a couple of tests that I think that you need to get right off the bat. One of which is called a SED rate.
Okay, I'll write it down.
A set rate.
SED rate. It's short for sedimentation. It's a SED rate. It's a non-specific but very sensitive marker of inflammation in the body. A SED rate, and I would also ask for a CRP, a C-reactive protein, which is a more specific reactive protein that's positive for more coronary issues. So I would check that. But the other test that you need to get is a uric acid level and get checked for gout. Do you ever get pain in the big toes or the feet?
No, never. See,
Okay.
I've been researching gout, and actual gout, I don't think
Yeah.
that I have. There's something called pseudo gout, isn't there? Which
There
is
is.
similar,
It's,
but
it's fairly rare.
I
It's
don't
fairly
know.
rare. Pseudo
I know
is. Yeah.
tomatoes make me flare up. I do know that.
Now, you got tested for inflammation-related conditions last year. You said and nothing showed up. Do you know what kind of tests were done?
No, I know he said it was, the doctor said it was arthritis. He said, so you don't have to worry, you don't have arthritis. or
Okay.
anything. He said.
Now, by
You might
arthritis,
have-
you mean rheumatoid arthritis?
So
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Now, you had injections in your back. Was it your low back or your mid back or your upper back?
A lower back.
Your low back. And if you sit for long periods of time, do you get that pain in your hip?
No. No, not after sitting. I don't sit still for very long.
What kind of
really.
work do you do?
I do bar work, so like bar stewards. So sometimes I can be on my feet for hours.
Okay.
And I'm an artist. I paint. Is my main thing. So I do spend a lot of time on my feet, but I've never really had a problem.
Okay. And the back injections, do you have a herniated disc in your lumbar spine?
I had a what you call it when it's squashed? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
compressed.
bit.
But not
Compressed.
but not the bone, the disc, right? You've had an MRI?
Yes, this is years ago. I don't really have back problems. I don't get pain from it unless I've been standing for
Right.
hours.
Well, but you have gotten pain from it before, and you've had to have injections, which tells me that you've got a mechanical problem in your low back that's probably radiating through the sciatic nerve across the gluteal area into your hip and into the outer part of your thigh. Now, does that sound at all like you?
Possibly. That could be. I used to have that in my right side.
Right.
And it used to go all the way down to my foot.
Right. Okay.
So it could, that could possibly be
And are you having
that.
the hip pain now more on the right or on the left?
the left.
Okay. And tell me more. You take occasional painkillers. Your eyes get puffy. Do you get other allergy symptoms like sneezing, congestion, those kinds of things? No. Okay. And you have been tested for another doctor tested you for some other test, and he said inflammatory diseases, but didn't say what he tested for. So that's the next thing you need to get is a rheumatology screen. You need a rheumatoid screen, what we call a rheumatoid panel, which would include like an ANA, anti-nuclear antibody, anti-Smith virus, anti-double-stranded DNA. But if you just go in and you ask for a rheumatoid panel to look for things like lupus and to rule and for fibromyalgia and to look at everything from Behçet syndrome to scleroderma, it's possible you've developed a new onset, what we call a connective tissue disorder, or an autoimmune problem, which is most likely. Do you have any autoimmune problems in the family?
I don't really understand what that is.
Is your mom still alive?
Yeah.
Does she have any illnesses, chronic illnesses?
No, apart from a bad attitude and being a selfish mother.
That's why she's so healthy, by the way.
Oh, you did say that to me when we went on the fishing on your new boat, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
No,
she's fine. She's fine.
I think that you have spinal stenosis in your low spine.
Okay. I'm writing all this down.
Okay.
Excellent. You'll also be able to catch this on the replay if you miss anything, Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you have spinal stenosis in your low spine, and that's why you're all of a sudden getting this severe pain in the lower extremities. And I think sometimes it's worse on one side than on the other, but I think that you have a mechanical problem in your low back that's affecting the nerves that are going down. I think that the pain in your knees and the pain in your shoulders is different. I think that's osteoarthritis. I think that's normal wear and tear arthritis. And I think that when you stand all day, you're aggravating your low back. And that's why when you get out and you start doing a lot, like when you went to France, all of a sudden you started getting this severe pain in the bottoms of your feet and your knees were in agony, and especially at night or in certain positions. I think you have a mechanical issue in your low spine, I think is what you're describing. I think you probably have more than one problem. You're like a dog that has both fleas and ticks. I did that for Anna because she's a vet.
I feel so glamorous.
Yeah. You know what might really be helpful for you is if you would find yourself an inversion table. Do you know what that is? Yeah.
Okay.
Where you anchor your ankles in a little table, then you lean upside down and you put some traction on your low back. That'd be an easy way to find out by decompressing your low spine. If it helps relieve your symptoms, it would tell you whether or not you actually probably do have an issue with your low back. But I'm almost certain you do. But I'm pretty sure you also have osteoarthritis in the shoulders and the knees. That's probably a separate issue from what's going on in your low back. And I'm a little bit concerned that you have what we call a connective tissue disorder, or you've developed an onset of some kind of autoimmune problem, which could be anything from a rheumatoid arthritis to a lupus-like condition, a mixed connective tissue disorder. And I would tell you that giving up meat, and you say you're about 90% vegan, veggie, I'd go ahead and go with 100%. I don't see a reason not to. I think that you could be eating or drinking dairy or something that's causing some of this new inflammatory condition that you're dealing with. And if you're getting puffy eyes and you're getting unusual symptoms like that, to me that's a sign of an autoimmune problem.
Okay.
So getting a rheumatoid panel is probably a good idea. But I think that most of what you're dealing with is musculoskeletal from your low spine and your osteoarthritis. And I think that's why when you take the naproxen, it helps.
I can't live on painkillers all my life, though. It's because you can't tell what else is going on with you, can you? Then
no,
because you can't feel it. You can't feel anything.
Right, but you don't want to suffer either. I'm glad to see you're taking turmeric. I think that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Anna says so as well. Trying to get Anna in there. She's nodding away as well, but we've squished now.
Yeah. So I'm concerned that you may have an autoimmune problem. I would definitely say whole food plant-based would be helpful. I would get tested, though, get a rheumatoid panel. If I were you, I would get on Tylenol. Okay.
What is Tylenol? Because I was looking that up last night.
Acetaminophen? Paracetamol? What do you all call acetaminophen?
Paracetamol.
Yeah. You can take. Do you get extra strength? So you want to take about 1,000 milligrams of that twice a day for a while.
Okay.
I'll ask.
You can always get 500 milligrams over the counter here, maybe 200.
Yeah. So we have extra strength in 500 milligrams. The regular strength is 325, I think. So you can take a couple of the regular ones, or one of the extra strength, or two of the extra strength if you've got that. You can take 1,000 milligrams twice a day safely, and that can help with the joint discomfort. And it'll help some with the back. But so you need to get some testing done. I would try the inversion table, and I would definitely get checked for gout. I would get checked for the CRP. I would get checked for the SED rate and a full rheumatoid panel. And I think that would be a very bare minimum. And I think that if you could get somebody to send you into either a rheumatologist where they could look at your back, or into, I don't know if you have pain management over there, or if you just need to see an orthopedic doctor, but a bone doctor who could get some proper x-rays of your lumbar spine and then decide if you need a new MRI. Because the way you're describing this, I think that you're having what we call radiculopathy, which basically means that you're compressing nerves that are going down to the lower extremities. I don't know, Anna, what do you think? Am I on anything here?
Well, the only thing I was thinking that maybe chiropractic will help to
realign. That's a great idea.
Things.
I think a chiropractor could be helpful too. Yeah. I don't like to use chiropractors until I'm sure I know what the diagnosis is.
I appreciate that.
But I like chiropractors in general.
Yeah. Well, I guess there are different ways of doing it, and some are more gentle than others, and they just only do enough stimulation, but without doing really any much moving of the bones, as it were.
Sure.
Okay, that's what that is about. It's more osteopath.
I don't disagree with a chiropractor or a physical therapist, or there's any number of these people. Massage therapy you may find is helpful too. Yeah, Robin, we said it at the same time.
Yeah.
But any of those could potentially be helpful.
Biomechanics thing, so that's what chiropractic will help with the biomechanics. That's why.
But I think what's important is that you get a diagnosis. Make sure that we know what we're treating, and I think that's very important because it's so easy to say, well, when I do this, it feels better, so I'm just going to keep doing this or that. And that may be okay for a while, but you may end up having a more serious problem down the road that you didn't deal with. So I think at some point you're going to need to get an MRI of your lumbosacral spine. I definitely think you need that, and I definitely think you need to be sure that you're getting a good multivitamin every day, and that you're stay away from animal products, because I think there's a possibility that you're eating something that's causing a reaction that's causing you to have even more pain and puffiness, and that leads me to believe that you might have an autoimmune issue happening. They can test for that. That even if they do test for that,
I mean, never in my life have I had puffy eyes.
Yeah, right.
And it's just been since about July.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, my eyes would hardly open.
Yeah. So.
And I can't go to work. I can't go to work like that because I just look ill.
Yeah. So something's going on.
How much do you eat?
Do you eat much dairy? Do you eat much dairy?
Do you eat much dairy? Anna's asking.
No. I have like soya milk or nut milk, cheese every now and then as a treat. Not even once a week.
Yeah, I'd cut the cheese out for sure.
Yeah, it's not a treat.
I can't have it.
Try the vegan cheeses; they're absolutely gorgeous.
My daughter still damages you.
Yeah.
No, I've tried it. My daughter's been vegan 2 years now, so.
Oh,
brilliant!
Good support.
Yeah.
And there's a great cheese called No Moo Cheese. They do a full-on range from Stilton to mozzarella, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try it.
Moo.
Okay.
No Moo M-O cheese. They're online. That is really, really, really tasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because any dairy at all, it still contributes to the symptoms that you have too. You see, so that's why I rule that out as main cause for that.
Yeah, and if you don't eat much of it, it won't take much just to eliminate it. Just like I think you have chicken once a week or something.
The only thing I'll miss is eggs.
The only thing I miss is cheese.
Oh.
It's true. Well, Lynn, you've been a good sport. Thanks for sharing your story. I'm really concerned about a spinal stenosis or a lumbar sacral problem that may need to be repaired. I think you have osteoarthritis, which is general wear and tear arthritis, and I think that you need to get tested for a rheumatoid disease. In the meantime, you can begin to. I think you probably have something like we said. You could start as a whole food plant-based eater. And you might be able to turn the course around on this without even any medications. But for the other stuff, I would definitely recommend the Tylenol twice a day for the hips and the knees and the shoulders.
Tylenol is paracetamol, yeah?
Paracetamol. And I would also ask for a referral to see a back doctor to have them evaluate your low spine, because I'm very suspicious that you have a nerve impingement problem of some kind that's causing some of these odd symptoms with your feet and legs during the day or after a long day. So we'll leave it at that for now. And I hope you'll come back later and
you'll
give us an update.
Will do.
Excellent. And what about fasting? Is that a good thing for her?
I am going to do that. I'm going to do it once this week, towards the end of the week.
I think fasting is healthy. I don't think that it's going to probably help with your situation, but I think it would be overall healthy. So I would leave. I mean, I'm not against it. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but specifically to what we're talking about with you, I don't know that it'll make a difference. Unfortunately, but I think whole food plant-based would.
But it will help weight loss, won't it?
Oh yes, it would definitely help with weight loss. Yeah, you could do it for that reason. Yeah.
weight
Well,
loss.
we do it every Monday and Thursday, so why don't you fast on Thursday this week? And then
Okay.
come online and join us again and, join in, because we're all encouraging each other here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stop the movement.
but fasting will allow the body to shut down that and concentrate on healing, so that will also benefit her long term.
It switches it's only got so much energy and it has to spend a lot of it digesting. So if you're not eating during the day, make sure you drink a lot. And it's from wake up in the morning, drink lots, go to bed, don't eat anything, and then eat the next day. It's not as soon as midnight goes, you go, right, I'm going to have a giant pasta now. Yeah. So it really is. It's just from whenever you wake up to whenever you go to bed.
All right, brilliant. I'll do that on Thursday.
Do keep in touch. Let me know how you go. You can message me.
Thank
I know
you.
people love to know how you're getting on. So, follow the channel and you'll see loads of comments. There'll be loads of support and love for you and encouragement. Won't there, ladies? There will be. You'll see all the comments come up in a minute.
Of course there will be. And there's some gentlemen in here too, so definitely.
You've some gentlemen. Excellent.
There are some. So, absolutely. But keep us posted. We definitely will keep you in our prayers, and we definitely want to know what you learn. And so keep us in mind. And you're welcome to join us for our Monday and Thursday night discussions and whole food plant-based eating. You're certainly welcome to be part of the unofficial YouTube vegan club, as we like to call ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks ever so much for coming on. I know we put you on the spot there. I wasn't expecting that.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Dr. Gilmore. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye, darling. See you.
Okay,
Bye.
so if you really want to leave, you have to hang up on Skype. There we go.
Yeah, and then what do I have to do? Shift click to close the thing.
Yes, right.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Fantastic. That was brilliant.
Well, it was very interesting. She's certainly having a whole lot of symptoms, all of a sudden. But then as we kind of got into it, we realized that she's had back injections. Well, wait a minute, that's not new. And I've seen lots and lots of people with history of low spine problems, only to see them over time just go through this continued deterioration problem where they end up with, a really sick spine that needs to be repaired because they're having all of these neurological problems that can end up being permanent if it's not dealt with properly. And I've seen people end up with permanent problems because they and again, I have nothing against chiropractors, but they continue to seek out non-surgical relief for problems that are clearly a surgical problem. I mean, I saw chiropractors for years before I finally broke down and said, I got to get my neck fixed. This is, it's not working anymore. And as a result, I have permanent neurological damage in my hands and in my arms. And,
I agree that you need to have, rule out any major conditions that could be that for you. And then after that, you just maintain it.
Exactly.
Or just,
and I was in denial that I had as serious a problem as I did for many, many years. I just didn't want to face it. I just didn't. But that's, everybody's different. But I think in Lynn's particular case, she's got something that's progressing rather quickly, and possibly even has two different problems. So I think the osteoarthritis is kind of a red herring. I think that's just part of it, normal age-related osteoarthritis. That we see quite frequently, but this that's happening with her lower extremities is very concerning, and this that's starting with this fatigue and this swelling and this non-specific pain is much more concerning for an autoimmune problem that may be a brand new problem for her. So definitely we want to be updated, Sue. So please.
We will. I will. I'm sure Lynn will update me, and I will update, and hopefully we can have Lynn on again, and she can let us know what happened.
Wonderful.
What's happening and what she's doing. That'd be fantastic.
I think so too. All right. Well, it's time for me to go, so I need to log off. I've got to take care of a few things. So great to see you, and we'll be back for Thursday again, right?
Okay. Yeah. You want to tell him about Alethea, or just you want to
Alethea
or not?
We were talking about Alethea, who
is a raw food chef, and she lives in San Francisco, but she's really keen to get in touch with you because she's been vegan for a long time.
Wonderful.
So,
please give her my email address and ask her to email. Yeah.
I'll give it to, I'll pass it on to Anna. She's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She was our chef.
She will tell you a lot more about recipes than me, for sure.
Yeah,
wonderful.
She's an incredible lady, absolutely lovely, lovely lady. So I'll pass that on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you, my lovelies, for joining. We've had about 40 on tonight, nearly all night. Thank you very much. I hope you've, enjoyed it this evening. It's been fantastic having you, Anna.
Thank you.
You're just
been my pleasure to
amazing.
be here,
She knows loads of stuff.
Of course she does. She's a doctor.
Yes, she do. Yes, well, yes, he is a
I don't know.
doctor. She's a doctor.
All right.
Yeah. So it's been fantastic.
Well, bye for
keep
now.
up all your fasting for the rest of the days, those of you who haven't finished the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know how you go. I'll keep you updated. And lots of love to you all. Mwah!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.